John, Jane, Rich, text us. Text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. We'll read your text or we'll call you back. JJR, whatever's on your mind, 96893. Or you can call us right now at 877-937-1047. Love Pup Family Fest, November 9th. Bertuccio Farms, headlining Shinedown. Rich's band's performing. Austin Burke, a country singer. There's going to be dog rescues from all over the state showcasing their dogs. There's food trucks. Randizzle, the food truck. Everything is set for this event. It's perfect. The only issue we have right now is we need 2 RVs because the RV people we're dealing with just stopped talking to us. So currently I've got calls into Camping World. If anyone knows people at Camping World, shout out to them. Let them see if they can let us borrow 2 RVs. Anyway, that's what we need. So if you have access to 2 beautiful RVs, that's for the band Shinedown and for Austin Burke. Because Rich Bear Band, they just need a chair. Yeah, so
and we can all sit on the same one. We're good.
Shoot me a DM at John J. Van S. Okay, Kyle, let's start with your life and then Rich's life.
Okay. So Scott and I, sometimes I think we generally have a great way of communicating. We mostly get along, and when we disagree, it's usually like, okay, well, we'll compromise. Except for sometimes. Or sometimes I'm like, no, I really feel like we should do that, or this is definitely what the plan is going to be, and then I just plan it, because I'm the one making the schedule for our lives. And so I ran across this meme, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So I sent it to him, and now it's just become a running theme in our house whenever he's kind of disagreeing something, but I feel like, I feel like we're going to do this anyway. So the meme is, my husband, I don't think we want to do that. Me.
We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway.
So now, anytime I'm like, hey, I feel like maybe we should change this, and this about the yard. He's like, I don't think so. We can't DIY that. And I'm like, we're going to do it anyway.
We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway.
And then you get your way.
And then that's what we do.
That's awesome. And he just goes with it, right?
I think begrudgingly. But yeah.
Does he ever say it back to you?
Yes. Yeah. It's just a running thing in our house. And now our kids have gotten involved too, where it's like, hey, no, you're going to have to stop your quiet time. And they're like,
we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway.
If I was him, I'd be like, hey, I know we only have sex on Sundays, but it's Tuesday today.
We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway.
Might as well give it a shot if it's working for them.
I do that every day.
it works for all the things. It's really fun. I suggest you try it at home.
You know, it's funny. You said my wife, the other day, I was at the Suns-Lakers game with my son Dutch, and my wife, she says she doesn't know how to work our TV, right? So she just gets on her phone and just starts watching reels. And I'm at a basketball game with 20,000 people, and it's loud and screaming. And she starts sending me reels going, oh my God, listen to this. You got to listen. And I can't listen. I look at them. You guys got to do this on the show. And it's people playing practical jokes on each other. You see the one where they have like saran wrap, and you walk in the room and the saran wrap hits you in the face.
It's amazing.
She's like, you got to be so funny and all this stuff, right? So anyway, I come home that night, and she's crying of laughter. Like, the only time I've ever seen anybody else do that is Kyle when she discovered the Steven meme, the dog that said Steven. Like, you were crying of laughter. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Crying. That was her all night. And then last night, she's like, I don't know if I should watch the World Series or I can just go on Reels and laugh. And I'm like, what was so funny? She just starts thinking about the Reels and starts laughing hysterically again, to crying, thinking about the Reels. I went back to watch them, and they were funny. But they weren't like crying of laughter funny. Like,
sometimes I feel like things just hit you like that, because I literally was on Instagram just the other day, and you know, the Comstock is where we go get Botox and stuff like that, and they had posted about my favorite cleanser mixed with this exfoliator, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that combination. And so I went to comment, that combo is my favorite, right?
Right.
And I realized after I had already hit send that there was this really stupid typo, and I could not stop laughing. And Scott's like, what? I go, instead of commenting, that's my favorite combo, I accidentally put that's me favorite combo. delete. I'm not a pirate.
That's my favorite combo.
Like Irish or something. I'm like, I don't know, but I got to do it. And it was like, I could not stop laughing all night. And then I just saying, like, Scott, I tell him the story and he doesn't laugh at all. And I'm like, what? You don't like me story?
I think the my me is a common typo.
I know.
I've done
but
it
it's, like,
before.
really
I've
funny
never
when you
laughed at
actually
it though.
read it out.
Did you leave it?
No, I went. Like, no.
You might start something.
Speaking of cleanser,
Yeah.
Rich has got a cleanser story.
Yeah, speaking of, like, I'm not in charge of anything in my house anymore. Clearly, you guys have met Stacy. She is no shrieking flower. You know, my lovely wife. She has an
Shrieking
opinion.
flower? What does that mean?
That means that she just doesn't fold when you say, hey, here's what's up.
She's not backing down.
She does not back
I've
down.
never heard that phrase.
She's gonna do it anyway.
So, as I was cleaning, I found these tidy bolt things, you know, the things you drop in the back of your toilet, and it makes the toilet water blue, and it cleans as it goes down. So, we're driving somewhere last night, and Stacy says to me, how long do those blue toilet water things last? And I said, I don't know, about a month. I go, it's pretty great, isn't it? And she's like, no, it is not. It is not, and I quote you, elevated toilet water. She says it's not elevated.
What, did you want to poop an Evian?
I said, I don't know. I think it's kind of nice to have blue toilet water. It means your toilet looks clean, right? And she said, name one fancy hotel or fancy restaurant where they have blue toilet water. And I cannot, because I don't take surveys of things like that.
Well, that's a good point.
And she's like, when you get home, I would like you to flush the toilets more frequently so that blue toilet water goes away. I did not know that blue toilet water was, like, considered trash in the
I had no idea.
uppity person world.
I'm a big fan of blue toilet water.
I am too. I think it's great, and it's like, I wonder if I could just have my own toilet now, where I have the blue toilet water.
Well, you don't want is red toilet water.
That's bad.
Right, no.
Red toilet water, bad.
I've had that too.
So, wouldn't you, if you go into somebody's home and you see the blue toilet water, you're like, boy, they really clean their toilet. Isn't that what you would think?
I would think that, yeah.
And then just a white toilet water.
I
like,
always felt like my childhood, it didn't happen all the time, but whenever it did happen, I don't know, whatever reason my
We were
mom got
fancy.
it, I just felt like this, everything's clean in here.
Same.
It has a clean vibe to it.
Or like maybe my family came into money when my parents would drop the blue thing in there. Like, we must be rich. We got
I
the
mean,
blue
can you
toilet
Google
water.
that? Is what's it called? The name of it? You called it something.
It's blue toilet water, but
no,
it's like,
you just said the brand name.
what is it? Darn it.
Tidy Bowl.
Tidy Bowl. That's
Yeah,
it.
like I wonder if you can Google whether that's fancy or not. Because I remember there's certain things like that in life that you don't know. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like my wife talking about getting married and in a white wedding dress, you don't want red fingernail polish.
Why not?
Same reason. I guess that's not etiquette or whatever. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know any of that stuff.
Stacy's the fanciest person I know, so she says it's not elevated. I guess it's not elevated.
Are you Googling it, Kyle?
Yeah.
What's it say?
It doesn't really say much when I ask, is Tidy Bowl fancy? There is a Reddit thread about them, and some people actually say they're kind of bad for your toilet because
Really?
they eat up your rubber seals and the valve and the flapper. So
Oh.
I guess Stacy might be right in that sense.
Yeah, well, she didn't bring up
I
flappers.
think while it's eating your rubber seal and your flappers, it's also eating the bacteria then that's supposed to be.
Right,
That's what you would
right.
think.
Yeah.
It's scrubbing you while you flush. It's scrubbing while you flush. Oh, well, I guess I'm out on that then.
Kyle, what's coming up? 3 things you need to know.
The Yankees beat the Dodgers last night to force a Game 5 in the World Series because if they lost, it was going to be over. It was a must-win game for them. They won. Game 5 is tonight in New York.
So, it's in New York?
Yep.
Okay, so here was my thinking that they lost kind of on purpose. They didn't play that hard so that they could win in L.A.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
Makes sense.
So then they probably want to win now because you don't want to take that chance and lose tonight.
No,
Right.
not at all. And it was actually a really good game. I watched a little bit of it, and there was one play where Mookie Betts went to go reach up to catch a ball.
I just reposted it.
Oh my gosh, literally a fan took his mitt off his hand so he didn't get the catch. They didn't get the out. And I'm like, my heart was broken for him. I was
The
like,
interference,
dang.
yep.
Listen to this. This is it. What happened is terrible.
Wide right by Torres. Betts in the corner. Does he have room? Fights with the fan. And they're going to say that it's an out and fan interference. And yeah, Betts has that ball in his glove, and this fan literally tries to take his glove off. Pries the ball out of there.
So New York.
A for effort.
Well, he won't be watching the game much longer.
Wow, he might
No
just
chance.
from a TV he'll be watching.
I think that guy needs to be banned from baseball.
I
that
think
fan.
that's what they were
That's
saying right
crazy.
there. I didn't know that they ruled the call as an out,
Yeah, they did.
which is good. I thought that they were just like tough luck.
When you watch the video, if you go to my or if you go to my Twitter, you could see I reposted it. It's so you get so angry at the fan that does it. It's terrible.
What do you think you're doing? Who do
Can't
you think
touch
you
a
are?
player.
Yeah.
Like, grab his arm.
We're coming upon a very busy travel season as we enter the holidays, and there's one less stress you're going to have now that airlines are now required to issue passengers automatic refunds for tickets and other flight-related expenses if your flight gets canceled or significantly delayed. They're defining significantly delayed as 3 hours or more.
I'll take it.
6 hours if you're flying internationally. On top of that, they have to do it quickly. So these reimbursements have to be processed within 7 days for credit card purchases, 20 days for other payment methods. And it's not like before where you had to like hound the airlines to get your reimbursement, to hound the airlines to get, they have to do it without you asking. It's like if the flight gets canceled, they have to give you the money back.
Good.
And they can't substitute it with vouchers or travel credits unless you specifically say, it's okay, I will take vouchers or travel credits.
That's so great because so many times, I bet you everybody's got a story of being like stuck on the tarmac for hours. And so finally, like the passengers have the power.
Yeah.
Thank
exactly.
you. Whoever put that together, thank you.
The Department of Transportation.
Thank you,
can thank them.
Department of T.
Nike is saluting the women in the basketball game with its newest Jordan shoe lineup. I don't know if you saw these yet, Peyton. It is for current and future WNBA superstars. They're calling it the Jordan Air series, and Air is spelled H-E-I-R.
Yeah.
Your
Love
Airs.
that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, builds on the Jordan brand's legacy, innovating with the female basketball player. And so it's a low basketball shoe. It starts at $110, and it is now available globally at jordan.com. If you'd like to check it out, you can see it there. And that's 3 things you need to know.
My son's favorite basketball shoes right now are the Sabrinas.
Yeah, I just got a pair.
Yeah,
I just got the pink ones for basketball.
So he has the pink ones too.
Oh, does he? Yeah, we're like trying to convince our entire coaching staff to get the pink ones so we can match.
They're awesome.
Cute.
Apparently,
I love that.
it's not Sabrina Carpenter.
No, I didn't think
no,
so. I didn't think so.
What's the vibe for predictions, Peyton?
I'm going to tell you which role you would have in a scary movie based on your zodiac sign.
877-937-1047. Heidi, what's your sign? Heidi.
Hi, I'm a
Heidi-ho.
Scorpio.
Heidi-ho, Scorpio.
Yes, we're in Scorpio season. Scorpios, you guys are the mysterious one in a scary movie. You're the friend no one knows quite enough about, and just when things get a little spooky and weird, you seem a little too comfortable with it. So either way, your intensity makes everyone wonder if you know more than you're actually letting on.
Love it. Exactly me.
Love it.
Yes.
Thanks, Heidi.
Thank you.
There's this company that we work with Love Pup Foundation. It's called AZ Pet Vet. You know AZ Pet Vet?
Yeah.
They are now changing their names to Love It.
Really?
What?
Love
Like
Vet.
Love
Vet.
Love Vet. And every time I hear, they haven't changed it yet. I might be giving you some inside information, but every time I hear, you know, hey, don't forget we're changing it. I'm like, love it.
Love it.
Cute. I kind of love it.
Rob. Rob. What's your sign?
Aries. Okay, Aries, you guys are the daredevil in a scary movie. You're the one that just has to check out that creepy noise in the basement. You are completely fearless, Aries. And while others are panicking, you're already halfway down the stairs, adrenaline pumping, and probably screaming YOLO and getting on everyone's nerves.
That would be me.
Rob's like, yep, that's
All right,
me.
Rob.
YOLO.
Have a great day, Rob. Kyle.
Are you just saying me, or is there a Kyle on the phone?
No, I'm saying you. What do you got for Kyle, for Libras?
Well, Libras, you are the peacemaker when it comes to being in a scary movie. While everyone is losing it, you are the voice of reason, trying to keep the group together. Whether you're scared or not, you're all about keeping the vibe positive and making sure everyone is okay. And you're the one that's saying, let's all stick together when everyone else is sprinting in different directions.
Take a fun picture.
Let's take a fun one.
I feel like this is very true.
You're looking at it all wrong. Maybe he's not trying to kill us.
He just is probably really going through it. You just need someone to talk to.
What do you have for Pisces?
Pisces, you are the psychic when it comes to scary movies. Your intuition has been telling you something's up all night. Sensitive and in tune with the vibes. You are the first to sense when something isn't right, and you probably already warned everyone. It's like you're in tune with the supernatural.
The line is, I got a bad feeling about this place.
Yeah, I can just see Rich like randomly throwing in one-liners in a scary movie.
Totally.
It's just...
If we didn't get to your sign there, I'll post it on our website, johnjaderich.com. You want to find out what role you play in a scary movie. Love Pup Family Fest is back in less than 2 weeks, and it's going to be our biggest event ever. It's at Vertuccio Farms in Mesa. It's totally free, and one of the biggest rock bands in the world, Shinedown, is headlining for free. More details, head over to Love Pup Foundation on Instagram. It's time for Stacks and Hacks. I have stacks of information, and Rich has life hacks. For example, they did a poll of the most common nightmares. What do you think is the most common nightmare?
Being chased.
Boyfriend cheating on you.
Falling down.
Okay, Rich has got that number 2. Kyle, you are 99. It's falling.
Oh,
like
yeah. You're like falling down, and there's like no end.
Right. There's waking up late is up there, being attacked, feeling trapped. No, boyfriend cheating on you? No, not
That's
up
a
there.
very scary dream. So.
Ring, the company Ring, they're having a contest. It's called the Great Ghost Search. Such a great contest. It ends tomorrow. If your Ring doorbell camera catches footage of an actual ghost, they'll give you $100,000.
Wow.
It has to be on the Ring. If it's a Nest Camp, doesn't matter.
Interesting.
Got to be a Ring doorbell cam. National Candy Corn Day is today, and according to a recent poll, 57% of candy corn lovers eat the whole piece in one bite.
Yum.
Tastes like earwax.
Good earwax.
After you binge on Halloween candy, go eat a bunch of sauerkraut. Experts say fermented foods like sauerkraut can help rebalance your microbiome. It's the delicate balance of good bacteria in your gut that helps you digest and keep your immune system strong.
Probably pickles, too, I would think then.
Yum.
Kyle, I think you're totally hip on fashion. I am not. Yes, you are. People have been Googling if these things are back in style. Stirrup pants, juicy couture, tracksuits, skinny jeans, and hunter boots. Thoughts?
I've seen all the things, but the hunter boots, I feel like the shorter ones are the ones that are kind of in. And then I don't know about skinny jeans. Maybe just skinny jeans with boots.
I'm rocking the skinny jeans today. They never went out for me. But the juicy tracksuits are definitely
For sure.
back.
I like
For
those.
sure. And like the Von Dutch.
Yes. Have
Oh,
you seen the Gucci ones with the Zodiac signs on the back?
No.
It's like Gucci and then it has like your Zodiac sign on your butt. I'm like, so cute. I want one.
Earlier this month, a pet kangaroo escaped from its home in Durango, Colorado, and it was safely returned. Can you imagine? There's a lot going on in Durango. Isn't that where the Venezuelan gangs were and all that stuff?
Oh, was it? No.
No? Oh,
Aurora.
That was Aurora.
right. All right. Someone analyzed billionaires to determine which names are the most common among the uber rich. And the number one name for billionaires,
Elon.
$155 billion, is the name John.
I was going to say John.
Jan.
John.
David is number 2. Thomas is number 3. Michael is number 4. Number 5, Rich, you're up there. Wang.
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 What's your
Actually,
five?
Richard is number 9. Richard.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Elon Musk bought a $35 million compound in Texas for his 11 kids and 2 of their 3 mothers.
Wow. So they all live together.
Isn't that wild?
I mean, it
for
sounds like it's a
them.
really large compound, so
Yeah,
they
but
might
like-
not even run into each other there.
Right.
Rich, what do you got for life hacks?
Let's talk about trick-or-treating. If you, your kids, everybody's going trick-or-treating, there are some fast, hard rules to getting more candy. So let's lay it out. First of all, start as soon as it gets dark, probably about 5:30 where you live. Be first and make the plan to spend less than 1 minute at every single house. If you see the lights out, skip the house. We don't have any time for a knock or a doorbell where there is no candy retrieval. Yeah. With lights are out, you just stop. Now, great costumes get more candy. It's a fact. Now, if you really want to get a lot of candy and you're a kid, trick or treat with a toddler under 3 that's dressed really cute because people are going to give you extra candy for the toddler that's next to you. Borrow one from your neighbor, bring your little cousin. Now, this is the best one. If you want 20% more candy in your bag, say thank you very much when they start dropping candy in your bag. People love polite kids in costumes. And that is how you max out your candy trick-or-treating.
Audrey, you sent a text this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
So I have a question. I was listening to you guys yesterday. You had mentioned something about filming a ghost video.
Yeah.
So I flipped the station to a certain country station. I won't say the name. And they had mentioned somebody else in their building filming a ghost video. And as you guys are walking back in, you guys look like the KKK.
Wow.
So I wanted to see if that was you guys.
Well, we shot a ghost video, all of us. We had the
look like ghosts.
white sheets. It's a TikTok trend. You can see it on our Instagram, John, Jay, and Rich.
I feel like you kind of have to be like a little messed up in the head. It's like Halloween, ghost. Also,
A
like
little.
I feel like we're pretty far away from the KKK.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
ghost
I
video.
thought that was pretty messed up, but I just figured it was kind of a coincidence. Like, oh, they just filmed a ghost video. So I don't know if you guys have a country station in your building, but I just thought that was very interesting.
We do have a country station in the building. They're 2 doors down from us. I had no idea they were racist.
Oh,
Wow, that's
the drama.
weird. I'm going to look at them differently now. I mean, wow.
I just feel like all of these are like crazy accusations.
Yeah, but I mean, it had to be them talking about us. There's 1, 2, how many? There were 7 of us in white sheets
With
doing a
sunglasses.
With
ghost video,
sunglasses.
wearing sunglasses over the sheets.
A super popular trend right now if you
Right.
get on social media.
I mean, it's
I have a
Halloween.
lot of
Well,
opinions on this.
they probably
I'm
don't
just
have
gonna-
social media.
No, Peyton, go ahead. What do you mean?
No, I just think that that's like an incredibly insensitive and bizarre thing to put on people. That's just
Right.
my opinion on it. I think Kyle is right. Like, we're very far away from that. So
But
to
that's
throw that out there is
stereotypical
gross.
of the country station and country people.
Yeah, I guess.
What a
I don't
bu-
know.
A
what
little
bunch of-
offended.
What a bunch of
I'm
lowlifes.
actually really offended. Matter of fact.
What a bunch of losers, lowlifes, that they would say something like that. Shame on them.
It's all right. Whatever.
Man,
Shame.
I love you guys.
God, it's just a good-spirited thing. My God. Shame on those guys.
Have a great one, guys.
No,
you.
not forget. Don't go away yet, Audrey. I'm not done complaining about those guys. I can't
I'm
believe
going to
they would
slowly back away from
say.
this situation.
What
I'm a
did
little-
I just start?
I'm a little offended Audrey was flipping around radio stations, but I guess, you came back, so I guess
Okay,
we're
we love
good.
Audrey.
Now she'll
Hey,
just stay with
I
us
didn't
forever.
say it. I'm not the one that said it. I love
Hey,
you guys.
they're the
That's
ones
right.
whose radio station starts with the letter K.
What about that one?
All right, Audrey, thanks for calling in. That bums me out that they would say something like
I
that.
know.
That's stupid. Good spirit. You can see the video, but our video, the ghost video, which is cute, at John Jane Rich on Instagram. David, Rich gave us a life hack on candy. What do you got? David?
Oh, I'm here. Oh,
Yes.
how are you doing? Yeah, this is more the experience for the people giving the candy on Halloween. Don't give old Halloween candy from like the year before. Don't do that. It could be spoiled. We just had a trunk or treat thing the other day on like Saturday. What was it? And my kids spent the whole weekend barfing.
Oh,
that's
terrible.
Do food poisoning. It's not cool.
You know what? How do you know it's not from just eating too much candy? I just can't see candy standing around waiting all year.
He ate like 2 things, and none of us had the same candy that he did. So it was just him. It wasn't contagious. And
Well,
Did you look it up? Does it spoil within a year? I mean, I just figured it was full of so many chemicals that maybe it would never spoil, but it does.
the thing he ate was a Tootsie Roll, and when we checked it, it was like rock hard. So
Oh,
I don't
dude,
know how
I was
long
just
that
about to
been
tell
in
you,
someone's house.
I love old Tootsie Rolls. I love them. You suck on them for a long time, get them soft, then they stick to your mouth. You can't open. You got to pull your mouth open. I love those. But again, I can eat rotten
If you have a
food.
Jolly Rancher, it's the same result.
I hate Jolly
Yeah.
Ranchers.
I love
Bye,
Jolly
Dave.
Ranchers.
Have a great day, dog. Thanks for
Good
calling
tip.
in. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, I want to play this comedian. I thought this is so funny, this comedian about Halloween. When you think about holidays, would you call Halloween a holiday?
Yes.
Okay, listen to this.
I think my favorite holiday is Halloween. I think it's my favorite, yeah. That's a good holiday because you don't have to celebrate that one with your family. You never hear, what are you doing for Halloween? I gotta fly back east and go trick-or-treating with my parents. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they got a divorce, so I gotta bring 2 different costumes this year.
Isn't that funny? Oh, that's Dimitri Martin. And then there's a Netflix special that dropped yesterday, the day before. I think it was yesterday by a comedian by name Tom Papa. And it's okay. But there's one thing he says so funny is, my wife and I are next year going to be going through our last kid going to school, right? Our last kid, Dutch, going away. We're like, what's that like? Is that going to be so sad? And part of me is like, I'm a little excited because on the weekends we can go do stuff. We don't have to worry about him having a party at the house or something, right? So just kind of like, it'd be kind of neat to, it's weekend. Let's go here. Let's go there for the weekend. And then I see this comedian. This is how he opens up his special. I thought it was so funny.
I'm happy to be here. I've been going through some changes at my house. We dropped off my last daughter, my last child, my youngest, off at college. And they're all gone now. And nobody tells you how hard it's going to be pretending to be sad.
Peyton, how was the Kalani concert last night?
It was so much fun. It was at the Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater, which I think used to be Auction Pavilion. I'm pretty sure.
It's been 10 different things.
Yeah, but it was literally like right now is the best time to do an outdoor show in Phoenix, Arizona.
Beautiful.
Like the weather was just, it was cold, but once you get into your seats and around everybody, it was really nice. It was like beautiful. Her performance was absolutely outstanding. But my sister and I... So we went to the show together, and my sister, we were wearing the same hat. And we were like, oh, we're going to match.
At the same time, one hat?
Yeah, no, two
like an
different
umbrella?
hats.
Matching.
But the same hat, we were matching. And we were already, like, I'm a tomboy. I would consider myself a tomboy. I don't really get dressed up all that much. And so I'm wearing, like, these overalls, these black overalls with like a black hoodie and this black hat. I literally look like a security guard trying to walk into this concert. My sister is wearing like the cutest little streetwear outfit, and I'm convinced either one, they thought me and my sister were dating, or two, we were just on the prowl trying to steal everybody's girlfriends. Like we totally matched the vibe of the show. It was such a great show. I love Kaylani, and I'm really glad I got to see her perform live. So it was fun, but I got home way too late.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, you also, could that be tying in? You said your body hurts.
Probably, yeah, because in the middle of the night, this has only happened to me one time ever in my life, and it was like in the middle of a basketball game. But I was asleep, and I woke up because my entire body cramped. Like, you know when your feet cramp and your toes curl and your fingers, and if you get like a cramp in your neck and you like cramp up, that was literally me, like last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. My entire body cramped, and it took maybe like 3 minutes to try to like let my body relax. I am so sore right now. I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know how that happened, because it wasn't like I wasn't drinking.
You need a
I'm
banana.
trying to cut back on not drinking during the week.
But Rich, you've had this happen to you before?
Yeah, in the middle of the night, like it almost feels like a Charlie horse where it's like when you've probably when you've been doing a lot and you don't have enough magnesium or potassium in your body.
Probably,
Yeah, but I've had that, a Charlie horse or something, but not all of it.
No, not your whole body.
All
not the whole body.
I literally was like, looked like I was getting possessed. Like I was like this, like.
Oh, no.
Oh, I just got a cramp in my
So
head.
do you wake up your boyfriend? Like, what do you do?
Oh, yeah, he woke up. I was like, I need you to help me right now.
Wait, so do the pose. What pose were you in? That's how you were in bed?
Yes. My fingers were curled. I literally looked like I was getting possessed right now. I was like, I need you to help me. So he had to like literally hit all my pressure points and just like dig his fingers into like my neck and my foot. I felt so bad for him because he was obviously sleeping, and I scared the crap out of him.
So what do you think? What do you think? Is that? I mean, I'm just me. I'd be like, I think I need to go to the doctor if my whole body's cramping. Like,
But you go to the doctor every day, no matter what, anyway.
Right. That is true. But I mean, like one cramp, I'm like, oh, okay, I get that one cramp. But I've never heard of the whole body cramping.
Yeah, it hurt.
What if you're dying?
John Jay.
All the things that you've been talking about the last month, your chin.
I know.
Your
There's
neck,
like so
your
many
hips.
things wrong with me, but whatever.
Or you're possessed. Maybe there's a ghost, a demon inside you.
That's probably it, Rich.
Or dehydrated and you need a banana.
I think I'm dehydrated, and I ate that pickle witch the other day, and that's like a lot of salt. And so I think that may have also had something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some sort of nutrient deficiency happening, I feel like.
For sure, yeah. So I'll figure that out and let you know how it goes.
Kyle, last
Poor
night you said you were going to give Tulsa King a run.
I did.
And I'm on season 2 of Tulsa King, and I just watched the best episode ever. So I'm just curious of what you think of it so far.
So first episode, I was like, I don't think I'm in on this show. I don't know. It just seemed a little like cheesy almost. Like I don't expect every show to be super believable, but it was like, really, you're going to go into Tulsa, Oklahoma and walk in this dispensary, and then now all of a sudden you own the dispensary? Like, no, they would have the cops waiting for you the next time you came to like get the money. Anyway, then I watched the second episode, and I'm like, okay, I really like the dispensary guy. He was in a different show that I watched.
Oh, he was in the HBO show.
Yeah.
The
Where they're like California.
Yeah, where they're all tech guys.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of that?
Silicon Valley.
So,
Thank
yes,
you.
I love that
Never
show.
seen it. This is a great show.
And the character on this show is pretty good. So I'm starting to get, like, I'm really giving it a chance because I feel like there's nothing to binge right now. And there's multiple seasons of this. So I'm like, okay, I think I can see why John Jay likes this.
It's so good. Like, I don't want to stop watching it, but I'm on season 2. First of all, Jelly Roll made a surprise appearance on one
That's
episode.
cool.
And Jelly Roll comes into the bar that they have, and Sylvester Stallone's in the back. They go, hey, we have this guy who wants to jump in on the studio and tape something. And he's like, who? Jelly Roll. Jellyfish? Jelly Roll. So he walks out, and Jelly Roll plays himself. and they play a joke on Stallone. Jelly Roll says he's the janitor, but then he goes in and nails a song, and then Stallone's like, "You guys are pulling one over on me, aren't you?" And then last night, at the end of one episode, they just take this guy and stab him and chop him up in little pieces.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's a gangster movie, gangster show. I think I really, really, really like it, so I'm glad you're into it. Anyway, and it's the same people that do Yellowstone.
Yeah.
So it's a good show. That's on Paramount Plus. There's another show if you want to binge watch. Did you ever watch
I was watching it on Amazon Prime.
Oh, well, Amazon Prime gets you to a certain way.
I hate when they do that.
But there's another show on Paramount Plus. It's called Lioness. Did you ever watch Lioness?
No, I don't think so.
That season was great. The first season.
They just dropped season 2.
They really handled everything.
I think it's the same people that do.
Yeah.
That do the Yellowstone.
That's Tyler Sheridan.
Yeah. So, Peyton, what was the story?
The story was of Kimberly who hunts Hunt Highway. That's a tongue twister right there.
Kimberly, the ghost that haunts Hunt Highway in Chandler.
Thank you, Rich. And it's from Mr. Hermansky. Apparently, he's told the story forever.
Okay, so we're verifying it. Jennifer, what do you got?
Yeah, so I went to Hamilton. I graduated class of 2011, woohoo. And Mr. Hermansky was a history teacher there, and everybody loved him. And every year we would all get to go into his room, and he would tell us all the story. And it was just, high school students, we loved it. It was creepy. It was scary. He did such a good job telling it. Everyone looked forward to it every year. It was awesome.
So what is the version that is creepy, other than we know that Kimberly haunts Hunt Highway? How did she die? What does she do when she haunts you?
Oh, shoot. I don't think I understood the question then. What he had told us all the time was that I don't know how she died, but that her spirit lived on around Chandler, and that sometimes she would come into the school at nighttime, and so it would creep any students out that would have to be there after hours. But I don't know how she died. I don't know if he ever told us that.
See, we don't know if it's a true story or not. Oh, let's ask Sarah. Jennifer, thank you for listening. Drive safe. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Sarah, you got info on this story?
I do. I went to Hamilton back in 2005. So even further back than the rest of these. I remember the story much differently, though. The version that I heard, Kimberly was not in Arizona. It was somewhere else. And instead of hunting a highway, she lived in the vent of a house.
I think that's a Diary of Anne Frank.
So
what if he changes the story every year?
What?
He might.
Well, then you took the fun out of it, making it not local.
Well, it might be. We don't know.
Let's get to the bottom of it. Okay, thanks, Sarah. Hello. Good morning. John, Jay, and Rich can I help you.
Can I talk about Kimberly?
Sure.
Okay.
You got to turn down your radio a little bit.
Okay. Alexa, turn down to 2. Yes, thank you. Bye.
Wow, that's cool.
Alexa, turn down to 2.
Oh, my God, that's so neat. Turn it back up again. No, okay, go ahead.
Now everybody's radios are turning
what
down.
Okay, so I went to Hamilton.
Whoa, man, you can't cuss. Jeez Louise.
Dang.
The
ghost got her.
That's a bummer. Chad, what's up? You're on there. Chad.
Hello? Hi. So my wife and I, we were trying to get pregnant, and it was a Sunday morning, and she took a pregnancy test, and it was positive. And so we went to church. We weren't ready to tell family yet, but we had to tell someone. So when we got home, we went to our next-door neighbor's house, and they had a little girl. She was like 3 or 4 at the time, and we knock on the door, and the little girl answers, and she looks at my wife, and she goes, "You have a little baby inside of you." And we're like, we couldn't believe it. And so when we went in, we told her mom that she was pregnant and what her daughter had said. And she said, yeah, that whole morning she kept asking if she could go over to our house and play with our kid. And her mom was like, they don't have any kids. So it was a little strange.
Wow.
So what did you end up having?
We had a girl.
And did you name her after the girl that said you were pregnant?
No, we didn't.
Ooh, that's bad karma. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's my explanation for that. I think, you're close with the neighbors, obviously, close enough where you could tell them that you want to tell them that you're pregnant, right?
We weren't that close with them because we had just moved in a couple months earlier.
You're close enough to go over there and tell them that you're pregnant. So I bet you were telling them at some point or another that you were trying to have a kid or something. And then maybe your wife told them about your IVF treatment or something, and that you did it. And then the daughter probably heard them talking about you being pregnant. And then when they saw you said, you have a baby inside there. That's what I think.
Or she just has the intuition.
I don't believe that at all. All right, Chad. Congratulations, man. Thank you, Chad.
You are a ghost destroyer.
Because you have to sit there and try to think about the reality behind some of these things.
I mean, that would knock me out of my soul right there. That'd be like, whoa, ghost baby.
So Halloween is tomorrow. So what I've done, I've got a little trivia today.
It's Wednesday and John just got a game for you.
These are all trivia questions of things that have to do with Halloween. They have to do with Halloween, okay?
Okay.
Peyton, worn to hide your identity or transform into something spooky. We also had to wear these to cover our faces during the pandemic.
A mask.
Yes. Kyle, round and orange, carved with a face to light up the night, and I believe you have one on your chest.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern. Rich, a black creature with wings that flies silently through the night.
It is a bat.
Yes. Peyton, they come in bags and bowls given to children at the door.
Candy.
Yes. Kyle, a sweet triangular candy with layers of white, orange, and yellow.
Gross candy corn.
Yes. Rich, this scary white figure floats through the walls.
A ghost.
Yes, Peyton. She has a broom, a black hat, and a cackle.
A witch.
Yes. Kyle, the undead, walking slowly with arms outstretched.
Zombies.
Yes. Rich, a nightmarish creature with fangs and fur, howling at the moon.
A werewolf.
Yes. Peyton, old and abandoned, often filled with spirits, creaky floors, and eerie sounds.
A haunted house.
Yes. These are too easy, aren't they?
They are.
Kyle, black and sleek, this creature is said to bring bad luck.
A cat. A black cat.
Yes, Rich, a pale figure with sharp teeth.
A pale figure with sharp... Oh, vampire.
Oh, I was looking for Rich Barra. Peyton, what kids say when they want candy?
Trick or treat.
Kyle, sticky strands hanging in the corners.
Cobwebs.
Yes. Rich, the final resting place.
A graveyard.
Looking for cemetery. Cemetery. Oh, man. Sorry, you've been eliminated from the game.
Oh, good.
Oh, my.
Kyle, often seen in anatomy classrooms.
Skeleton.
Peyton, this floats in the air and lights the way with warm, flickering glow.
Moon.
Nope.
A spotlight.
Nope. Anyone?
Fire.
Nope. Close.
Flickering light.
Close.
Candlelight.
Close.
A bonfire.
Nope. Close,
a
Rich.
campfire.
A torch.
No.
One of those things that people hold.
Yes.
What are those?
Yes.
A flashlight?
What are
No, not
those?
like that, though. Not like
They
that.
like hold them with the
Did
flame.
Rich say fleshlight?
And they
No.
look like this. Oh, a pitchfork.
No.
One of those things, though, that
Floats in
you
the air and lights the way with a warm, flickering glow.
The moon.
Lantern. Lantern.
lantern like this. Yeah, that was hard.
That's hard.
We're all out. We've all been eliminated.
Keep asking
Kyle,
questions.
the night before All Saints Day.
Hallows Eve.
Yes. Rich, long, thin material used to mummify ancient bodies. You see these when you're bleeding.
Gauze.
I'll take it. Looking for bandages.
Oh, sure.
Bandages. And that's my little trivia game.
It's Wednesday and John just got a game for you.
Peyton, tell us about your uncle.
Okay. My Uncle Jim, he is an attorney in San Luis Obispo, and he actually worked on the Kristen Smart case. Are you guys familiar with it? It was a girl, she went to Cal Poly and went missing and basically was never found. And a couple, I want to say it was like about a year ago, the prime suspect, his name is Paul Flores, ended up getting caught. Anyways, my Uncle Jim, he's a pretty wealthy man. Okay, so that's to kind of sum it up. He's
Is
got
this like
it
your
good.
mom's brother or something? Your dad's brother?
It's my grandma's older brother.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my what great uncle?
A great uncle.
My great uncle Jim. Anyways,
In America, great uncle. Where I'm from, Mexico, Uncle Jim.
Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? That's just my Uncle Jim.
Right.
Anyways, really cool. Love him. Big fan of him. Anyways, anytime he comes into town, because he's from California, he always treats like us nieces and nephews. So when I was younger, my little brother Jalen and I, we'd walk up to him and he would take a $100 bill and then he would like rip the $100 bill in half and give us each half, and then we'd have to work together to tape it together, take it to the bank, and then we each get $50. Well, now that we're older, he still kind of does that and treats us cousins, and he was in town last week. And we all did dinner, and me and my cousin Killian were the only two cousins that showed up to see my Uncle Jim, and we got the big bucks. He gave us $200 each.
Damn.
So while everybody else's uncles are handing them candy from the bottom of their bag, my uncle hands out $100 bills.
So are you at a dinner? You're sitting there having dinner like at Applebee's or something, and he just goes, boom, hey, girls, just takes out a wad of cash?
Yeah, literally.
And what are you doing as he's doing that? Is it not awkward?
Oh,
I mean, you're a grown
we're used
woman.
to it now. So we're kind of like, okay.
Oh, you're like, thanks, Uncle Jim?
Yeah.
Can I go to dinner with Uncle Jim?
So like, thanks, Uncle Jim. We love you. But also, like, we don't get to really see him that often. So it's like, he kind of treats us.
Did he tear your money this past time?
Absolutely not.
All right. That's even better.
And then I texted like all of my cousins and like my brother. I was like, I have this whole plot to explain to him that I am the best niece because I canceled my plans while you guys are all still at work because I knew he was going to give me some money.
Do you at all try to get close with Uncle Jim so that he leaves you in the will?
No.
You got to.
Let's work that.
I actually wouldn't be.
Actually, I would be opposed to that.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if we are all in the will a little bit.
Is there any way you can talk to Uncle Jim about helping us upgrade our equipment here in the studio?
He would be down to invest in my future, I'm sure. That's my guy, though. I love him.
Niecy needs a new phone system here.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, what did we get to? Liam Payne?
Yeah, so Liam Payne, there was a song that was done that was going to be released posthumously this Friday, and then they realized, should probably talk to his family about that. So now that's going to be pushed back until the family approves on when the release should happen. Also, reportedly, his death was caught on camera. It was on CCTV. They have the video, and allegedly it shows that he did not jump intentionally. He actually passed out briefly before he fell to his death.
Oh, see, I heard that he didn't jump. This is funny how clickbait works. That he didn't jump. That's it. So then my thought is someone threw him off.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yours,
he
the
didn't
whole
jump.
story
He passed
is
out and
so
then
he's probably
fell.
leaning over the edge or something, looking over. Oh, what a great view! Passed out.
It didn't say where he was because obviously they're not releasing the video to the public, but just in the video it shows it was not an intentional jump. He had passed out and probably fell over the edge.
Heartbreaking.
What do we got on Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift?
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, who knows whether or not that apparent supposed breakup that was supposed to happen was real or not. But now, if you believe People magazine, someone close to Taylor has been saying after she's done with the Eras Tour, it's her intention to have babies. And she knows Travis is the one, and she wants to have the babies first and then do the wedding later because she doesn't want to be like too old when she has babies and whatnot. But like I said, if you believe this quote unquote source that's talking to just OK or People magazine or something like that. In the meantime, Travis and his brother have been working on their annual holiday album, right? And they shared a little piece of one of the songs that's going to be on the album called It's Christmas Time in Cleveland Heights. And you can hear Travis's pipes at the very beginning.
Wandering the streets of my hometown. Must have been years since I've been home. It's Christmas time in Cleveland Heights. It's Christmas time in Cleveland Heights.
You think like Taylor Swift is giving him like notes? Like you sound a little nasally right here, babe.
A little flat on that one.
Come on,
Pick
gotta
it
do
up
Talk
better.
about
Pick it up.
trying to capitalize on the moment.
It's amazing.
I mean, that's nuts. That is nuts.
Also, do you remember when they were at Wembley or Wimbledon?
The
And
Gucci
we were
clothes?
like, they were in the Gucci outfits, and we're like, oh, they look totally smashed.
Yeah.
That's been confirmed because Hugh Grant opened up. He was actually there partying with them.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. She went mad, my daughter. She brought a friend. They were bopping away. And I hung out with Taylor Swift's boyfriend, who's an American football player.
Travis Kelce, yeah?
Yeah, we did tequila shots in the back of this sort of... I don't know, they put up a kind of hut for us in the middle of Wembley. And we all got absolutely smashed. Tequila. Taylor Swift.
to kill you.
Travis Kelce, it's so funny. He's an American football player. Does like Hugh Grant? Like Travis Kelce's probably like, come over here, Bridget Jones' Diary. Come here. So what? You're an actor, huh? On Notting Hill, huh? Oh man. Hey, real quick, Diddy stuff.
Wow.
I
So
know.
there apparently were some rules as to what the requirements were for women to be invited to the party. And this party planner has come forward and who said, listen, there was a policy, do not ever ask the women their age. And it was like, don't ask, don't tell. And she was like, I never assumed it was had anything to do with sexual relations. She said, I thought it was just because they'd be drinking at the party and they were under the drinking age. On top of that, this party planner said she was required to have a scale, a weight scale. The women could not be under 100 or over 140 pounds. They had to be wearing short dresses. They could wear no pants, no jeans. They had to be wearing high stilettos to get in. They also had like different requirements of like what they had to do when they were there. And this one girl who apparently was, she sang at one of Diddy's parties. She got like $250 or something like that to sing at the party. And then allegedly she was offered $1,000 to stay after. And she's like, it just seemed kind of weird and kind of shady. I didn't go, but a couple of my friends did. And they would never talk about what happened afterwards. Never.
Dang,
Wow.
man.
I know.
I hope this all comes
scary.
out.
I hope so too, because allegedly he kept so much record of the parties that he's got enough dirt to hang half of Hollywood because they're all on these videos.
Right.
It's like, stop protecting all these people. Just put it out there.
Right.
Do one full swoop. It'll be like the second Me Too movement in a different way. It'll be the trafficking movement or something like that.
Crazy.
John, Jane, Rich, we're going to play a game. We're playing What's in the Box. Tiffany's our contestant. Hi, Tiffany.
Hey, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Nick is the host of What's in the Box. So I'm guessing we have a box over there. Something's in it, and we're all going to take turns feeling it and guessing what it is. Right, Nick? Any new rules?
The new rule, guys, is that we're going to wait till the end to guess what's in the box.
Okay.
Oh.
You can describe what you're feeling. I want to hear reactions.
I hate this game.
Do not
I hate
make
it.
your guess until you're back in your seat and everyone has
All
felt.
right, there's a camera over
what's in
there.
the box.
There's a camera where you can see everything that's in the box. By the way, I'm wearing a long sleeve hoodie. Do I have to take it off or am I okay? Can I just pull it up?
Well, you'll definitely want to pull it up.
So do we need napkins? Like, do we need to be prepared with?
Grant's
We've got
napkins. I
napkins.
see napkins.
Okay.
Okay.
Not me.
Okay,
Not me first.
I call. What was your last? You're last. Unless Nick, you have an order that you prefer that we go in.
Well, yeah, depending on how it went, I was going to go John J. Rich, Kyle Payton.
Let's do it. Sounds like a great plan.
That's lame.
You got to go first.
All right, so I'm just going
It feels like John J. should go first.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
You're so brave. You're so brave.
Ain't nothing.
Is that a Squid Game sweatshirt?
Yeah, he's got a squid. He's Squid Game today.
Do you want me to hold your hand do you want me to guide your hand?
Oh no, that's new.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Rose!
John Jay, what do you feel?
I don't know. Worms? Rubber band? Guts? Octopus tentacles? Oh my gosh! I swear that's what it feels like.
Okay, now save your guess.
Okay, I don't want to look at your
I play
hands.
this game and I feel pretty good. And this is gross.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the napkin.
Oh, yeah, put the napkin on my hands.
Ew.
This is gross.
We got to get wiped down afterwards?
okay.
That's gross.
So John Jay's done.
I'll just go
He'll
with John Jay's
tabulate
guest.
his guess.
You're
I don't
up.
need a guess.
You're up, buddy.
All right.
I need Rich
You're up,
Barra
buddy.
to the stand, please.
All right.
I almost cussed.
Oh, really? Wow. It was that gross?
All right.
Okay.
Guide me down. Guide me down.
Okay, come here, Rich. I love holding your hand.
Yeah.
Ew, Rich.
It's wet. It's slimy. Okay, I'm not going to say what it is, but I think I got it.
Really?
Yeah.
That was fast.
That was quick.
Oh.
That, thank
Your
you.
guys' hands stained? What do they smell like?
Now,
I'm
I've
not
learned
smelling.
in this
I'm not
game
smelling
that
my
I try to
child-
smell my hand. I can't
I
smell
have to
anything.
hold the box carefully because her reactions tend to get a little animated.
I don't think she's going to like this. It's kind of intense.
It's spooky season, Kyle. This is so spooky. You want me to guide your hand too?
No, you scare me even more. Maybe. I don't know.
You don't want to do
He has
it.
his long ass arms.
Do it. Okay.
Yeah, she could be down the hall and reaching that box.
Hold on to the box. What does it feel like? Oh, Kyle almost just knocked over the box.
Oh, you knocked
again.
over the box.
You
Don't
did
look.
it again.
Okay, all right, okay.
Kyle.
Hold on.
You didn't see it, did you, Peyton?
No, I didn't see it.
Hold on. Okay.
Does your hand stink?
Can you grab the mic?
No.
You can't smell it. Is it wet?
It was like sticky, but not.
Does your other hand stink?
What's wrong with you?
It's so gross, John.
Okay, we're set back up.
I have to do it.
Peyton Whitmore.
No, Nick, you have this like sinister grin on your face right now.
I was going to send a text message last night and be like, does anybody have any like irrational fears or allergies as
worst.
we prepare for what's in the box today?
I have irrational allergies. What of both?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
It's tomatoes. It
Okay,
didn't feel
Peyton's
like
hands in the
tomatoes
box.
to me.
I'm scared. Okay. Ew, what is that?
You're so
What
brave.
is
You're
that?
so brave.
What is
I
that?
gotta tell you. She's spending way more time in here than I thought she would. Wait.
Wait.
I get it all? Thanks.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
What did
You were so brave.
describe what you felt, Peyton?
It felt crunchy. It felt squishy. It felt cold.
Okay.
And I don't. Oh, I do smell something on my fingers.
You do?
I do. I think I know what it is. I think
Okay.
I know what it is. I know what I'm going to guess.
Okay, well, let's start with John Jay.
Well, I said octopus tentacles, and then Peyton said something. I wanted something to change because what she said now makes sense. I feel like it's tomatoes. Cut up tomatoes.
That's a fun guess.
I'm literally terrified of tomatoes, so I wouldn't be surprised. if
Richard
Nick
Bradley
did
Barra.
that.
I felt like it was like gummy worms because it seems slimy to me. So I'm going to say gummy worms. Candy.
Okay.
The candy.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm going to go with John Jay's first guess. It felt like octopus. Like it was like, I don't know, it was like rubbery, but alive. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think I won,
Octopus.
though. I think I know what it is.
Okay.
So I suggest, Tiffany, you go with my answer because I'm going to win. I think that it is dirt and worms with Oreos as the dirt and like gummy worms in there.
Oh, okay. Gross.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my guess.
So, Nick?
Well, wait, we have to. Doesn't Tiffany have to see
sure.
if she?
Tiffany, who do you think is right here?
I'm thinking Peyton
Yeah.
is probably
Be
going to be
confident.
more right. She was more detailed.
Yeah.
Oreos?
She was very detailed.
Mint
She
Oreos.
did spend a lot of time.
Specifically, mint Oreos. Yeah. Mint Oreos.
Mint
Okay.
Oreos. Yeah, I was
Well-
going to ask what your hand smelled like.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick?
Yeah, so I will say Peyton is the closest. John J, Rich, and Kyle. You guys felt lasagna noodles.
Totally it.
You know, guys, though, I like throwing curveballs.
Yeah.
In my
so did you
games.
switch it up on me?
So
You're
Peyton,
so annoying.
Peyton, in fact, did feel dirt and worms.
That's so gross.
But Peyton, you won the game.
I'm gonna cry.
Were you mushing the worms in your finger? Those ain't gummy worms. Those are real worms.
That ain't no Oreos either.
The way she was squeezing these worms, I was like, she's doubling them up here.
Would kill you.
Real fishy.
I like that. Is there Oreos in there?
No, it's dirt.
I smell mint.
Well,
Yeah, man.
it's like,
That must
once
be
you start
worm
putting your hand in,
guts. Smell like mint. Google it.
Why
We got to get that video up right away.
Thanks for playing What's in the Box, guys.
You're the worst.
All right. Well,
Nick.
Tiffany, you win. So hold on. We'll set you up.